In round number 9, I was playing against a kid. Yes, I think he's 6 years younger than me, and thanks to one of my viewers who actually supported me a lot during the tournament, he is from Bulgaria, Martin as well. He told me that this Martin is going to play. Not that he knew, but he knew what he's playing regularly, and he thought he would not likely change his setup because basically he had no games in the database and it's hard to prepare. So only thanks to Martin, who told me that he plays bishop e2 against Sicilian, I was able to prepare a little bit. So I go knight c6, d3, d5, immediately taking the center, that's all theory, knight f3, bishop d6. I played this relatively quickly, e5, bishop c7, bishop e3, and at this very moment I was out of my book. Yeah, quite common for me. I don't know a bunch of theory, only in some specific lines. So I was basically on my own, b6, c3, castle. I knew some plans that appear here, but not that I knew all the moves. From now on, f6, knight f3. f6 is just to, that's actually quite common move in French, because you have the setup e6, d5, f4, f5, d4 in different French. It actually looks like French, honestly. And f6 is just to make sure you kind of challenge the center immediately and try to create at least some sort of counterplay. So knight f3 was played. My idea was here that if this, I can take on e5, and if takes, I can play rook f6, and after takes, this pawn on f4 will be under serious attack. So knight f3, a6, queen d2, I went for c4, knight c2, b5, and my plan was to potentially push on the queen side, try to create some attacks, but he plays b4, which basically kills all my options, almost all my options. So I go a5 immediately, trying to challenge something on a file, but again, the position is extremely close and it's hard to understand like what's happening. So I think what I was supposed to do somewhere here, not even here, but yeah, I think here I should have taken a d4 and then continued playing this position. At least it's something that was played on higher levels, but again, you never know, because white are slightly faster to take c-file. I didn't really like it, but people played like that. So my ideas here were to play rook a7, queen a8, and try to take on b4, or rook a7, queen b8, queen b6, then rook a8. You can also triple rook a8, something like queen b8, queen b7, rook a8, and then queen a8, and try to take the a file. But again, very hard to do so. He plays bishop f2, and I just didn't know what to do. His plan was maybe to play knight f3, g4, f5, and that's kind of what he started doing. Queen b8, g4, queen b7, h4, so he took some space. And, you know, I couldn't find any options. Like, I was thinking, like, what can I do? I can't play knight g6, so then h5, h6 would follow, and if he manages to play h5, h6, then, you know, I would be in a worse position. So it was hard to play, so I decided to start trading pieces of the board, and after takes, I offered him a draw, and he accepted, because we spoke a little bit after the game, and I was like, I can't do anything here. Only white can push for something, but let's say h5, it's still hard to push hard here. Just queen f8, and then, okay, how do you improve your position? Like, you can go king g2, makes, you know, slow development moves, but then f5, and I lock it completely, and I don't think you can actually play for a win here. Queen f7, yes, there are some ideas like knight f3. Well, knight f3 here actually walks into queen f4, so still white gotta be a bit careful, but you can play bishop g3, bishop d8, knight d3 now, and then g6, and then you want to place your knight to f5. And this already looks like a draw, queen a2, and then yeah, g5, and suddenly some ideas. Still probably a draw. Computer says queen f2, knight d7, get 3 route, f takes g5, knight g6, and this pawn will be taken on the next move, yes. Most likely result here is a draw. I see knight d5, oh, but bishop c6, so white thought they could set up a trap, but bishop c6 and black actually win, so it doesn't work. So yes, after queen a8 on move 21, we agreed to draw with black pieces in round number 9, 6 out of 9. Not so bad. Could be better if I would have won in round number 8. But yes, it is what it is. 2 rounds left. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow with the recap of round number 10. That will be a very interesting and exciting game. Bye bye.